Cool. Okay, so yes, it all seems to be going very well for you, which is
So far, so good.
lovely.
Mhm.
You've recently evolved your styles, haven't you?
Yes.
Or you've added to your styles,
Yeah.
I should say. Tell me about that.
So for a long time, I did mostly the vintage, the pin-up, which is very innocent. There's a little bit of sexuality there, but it's very much more of a playful tease type thing. I put off doing topless for a long time because I wasn't sure if I wanted to go into teaching,
Right.
which was my original area that I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously the two things don't go together.
Mm-hmm.
And actually a lot of people won't be able to get work as a teacher if they have done
Sure.
topless and
Sure.
modelling.
Sure.
When I made the decision that I did want to take modelling seriously and see how far I could go with it, that's when I thought, okay, I'm going to do it. So I started to do topless, and then very quickly after that I started to do nude. I found that I really love shooting glamour.
Right.
So it's not necessarily nude, but usually topless.
Okay.
And I really enjoy it.
Right.
And I think for a long time I was restricting myself, which I don't regret because I was still umming and ahhing over whether I wanted to go into teaching.
I think it's difficult also, psychologically, it must be difficult to say, right, from doing vintage to
Yes.
I've got no clothes on.
I mean, I was very lucky because I have a lot of regular photographers that book me quite frequently. So before I advertised myself as doing topless and nude, I got a few shoots under my belt first.
Gotcha.
And I said to them...
Test the water.
Yeah, I said, I'm not sure if I want to do it, but can we do a little bit to see how I feel? Look at the images, see what I think.
Sure.
And then after that, once I thought, okay, I'm comfortable.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to advertise myself as a nude model and then turn up and be really, really shy and, not confident.
Yeah, you've got to be able to fulfil your role, haven't you?
Yeah, when I turn up to a shoot, I want to be able to do everything that I was, asked to do.
Yeah.
So I eased myself into it, and now I'm more naked than not. It's weird to have clothes on. My body's like, what's going on? But
We
it's
should
nice.
be doing this au naturel.
I know, au naturel.
Maybe not. Not for me, anyway. I'm sure the viewers wouldn't want to see that.
You don't know my
They might pay me to keep them on. Try that.
Next time.
Bless you. Cool. So you are enjoying that. I mean, I guess even from a photographer, and I've worked with a lot of models over the years, I kind of wonder to myself, it's probably the first time I've had this sort of conversation in terms of, obviously, it's your work. So when you do things like the art nude and the glamour and the topless stuff, you're telling me you really enjoy it, and which is great, and that obviously a very positive thing. Which is, I don't know, from my point of view, I guess internally sort of discussing it with myself. I talk to myself a lot. I always would imagine that, okay, it's a business strategy rather than something you enjoy doing, but you're telling me actually you enjoy doing it. Is it the process or the end product or both much?
This is a big one. This is a very big thing.
Yeah.
First of all, I'd like to say that when people ask me if I enjoy it or if I just see it as a working day in terms of modelling, a 9-to-5 job would be much easier. If I didn't enjoy modelling,
Right.
I would not be putting this amount of work into
okay.
it, because why would I if I could just get a regular job? Go
Well, that's
in,
the
go out?
misconception, though, isn't it? Because some people think that modelling is easy.
Yes.
Trust me, guys and girls, if you haven't done it, it's not.
It takes over your life. If you
Yeah.
want to do well, you need
But
to
I mean,
be on it.
but even physically, just
Oh, gosh, yes.
I've seen models time and time again. The ones who really put their heart and soul into it. It's an exhausting session. If you do
Yes.
half a day, a full day,
Yeah.
it's tiring.
I had a fantastic studio day a few days ago at Natural Light Spaces, Northampton. It was art nude all day, and I just fell asleep afterwards.
I could imagine.
Luckily, the day after my shoot wasn't until the evening, but that whole day I was just gone. It's so draining using your body like that all
Yeah.
day, and also obviously the mental part
Yeah,
of it as well.
absolutely. Yes.
It does take a lot out of you.
And people don't often see that
No.
because they just imagine that you're standing around looking pretty.
Yeah.
And that is the tip of the iceberg, isn't it?
Yes.
Same with being a photographer. People think we just get a tired little index finger.
No,
but
it's a whole...
It's much more than
yeah.
that. My camera is really, really heavy.
Michael works very hard.
Yeah, I
everybody.
do.
But anyway, so nude, topless, enjoyment, that sort of thing. This is a big thing for me because growing up, I didn't have any body confidence.
Right.
I was very insecure. I was the ugly kid at school, and I got
I
picked
can't
on a
imagine
lot.
that.
kids are very mean. Kids can be extremely cruel.
Okay.
So I had no confidence at all. And I think more than anything, developing the confidence in myself to be able to shoot nude and topless without even thinking about, oh my God, what do my legs look like? Oh my God, you know, what's going on here? What's going on there? Is so good for me, because it really builds myself up a lot.
Okay.
I feel a lot more secure in myself, and in day-to-day life I don't have as much insecurity about myself. So as much as I love the results and I love shooting it and I love creating beautiful images, because that's why I model, you know, it's a very creative thing for me, it is really good for my confidence as well. And I think a lot of women, especially people who have started with a lower self-esteem, find that actually themselves and do something beautiful with it.
Sure.
And that's them using their body and saying, this is my body, look at it, it's lovely, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.